So, today we're talking about a group of mass murderers. But don't worry, they have standards. The Phantom Troupe from Hunter x Hunter isn't just a criminal organization. They're not just villains, they are something much more uncomfortable. They are loyal, they are principled, they love each other. And that is the exact problem. Because what do you do when the people who do terrible things aren't empty inside? The Phantom Troupe, also known as the Spiders, operate under one simple rule. The spider must survive, not the individual, but the whole. If a leg dies, the spider continues. If the head dies, the spider still continues. The identity of the group matters more than the spider. And strangely, there's something philosophical about that. We live in a world that worships individuality. Be yourself, follow your dreams, protect your peace. The Phantom Troupe rejects all of that. They don't exist as individuals. They exist as part of something larger. And they accept that willingly. Chrollo, their leader, is one of the most fascinating characters in anime. He isn't loud, he isn't chaotic, he is calm, soft-spoken, almost gentle. And yet, he orchestrates a massacre. Chrollo doesn't see himself as evil. He sees himself as necessary. He believes in the spiders, and that belief replaces traditional morality. Here's the uncomfortable question. If your loyalty is absolute, does morality become optional? The troupe doesn't kill for pleasure. They kill for survival for the group. And in their minds, that justifies everything. There's a strange purity in their bond. When Uvgin dies, the grief is real. When Paku dies or sacrifices herself, it isn't framed as tragedy. It is framed as devotion. They don't mourn weakness, they honor purpose. And that's terrifying. Let's imagine having friends who would die for you. Now imagine those same friends who would burn down a city for you. Loyalty without morality is powerful. But it's also dangerous. The Phantom Troupe represents something we rarely admit. That humans carve belonging more than goodness. Being part of something feels better than being right. And if that something gives you identity, protection, and meaning, you will defend it, even when it's wrong. Think about it. Cults, extremist groups, corporate loyalty, nationalism. The spider isn't fantasy. It's human nature amplified. Chrollo once says that the spider doesn't need him. If he dies, someone else will replace him. That's not ego. That's ego's death. He doesn't want to be irreplaceable. He wants the idea to survive. And that's what makes him dangerous. He's not fighting for power. He's fighting for continuity. There's also something tragic about them. Most of the troupe members came from the city called Meteor City, a place abandoned by the world, unwanted, unregistered, forgotten. The spiders wasn't born from greed. It was born from rejection. And when the world tells you that you don't matter, sometimes you build something that does. The Phantom Troupe doesn't care about society's rule, because society didn't care about them. That doesn't justify their violence, but it explains it. And explanation is uncomfortable. Kurapika seeks justice. Gon seeks growth. The troupe seeks survival. Three philosophies colliding. Justice is personal. Growth is individual. Survival is collective. Which one is more honest? The troupe doesn't pretend to be good. They don't moralize. They don't rationalize to outsiders. They simply exist according to their code. And sometimes there's something almost refreshing about that idea. The Phantom Troupe asks a question most stories avoid. If love exists inside evil, does that make evil more complicated? They laugh together, they mourn together, they protect each other. They just don't extend that compassion beyond their circle. And maybe that's the real horror. Not that they lack humanity, but they limit it. The spider survives, not because it's strong, but because it's unified. And unity without conscience is one of the most powerful forces in the world. Maybe that's why Phantom Troupes feels real. They aren't monsters. They are people who decide that belonging matters more than morality. And if we are honest, that's not fictional as we'd like. This was Between Thoughts. Not heroes, not villains. Just philosophies we don't like to admit we understand.